Hey guys, Jesse here, and welcome to part 2 of my Master Grade Strike Gundam plus I.W.S.P build. And what I've got done now are the arms and the waist unit. As you can see, just went ahead and weathered them up and top coated them, and this is what I've got done so far. Next, I'll be building the legs and doing that. That'll complete the mobile suit, and then I get to do the big ass backpack that will probably take longer than the mobile suit itself. But anyways, here's what I've got so far. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it's coming out so far. If some of you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I posted the completed arms a while back, and I said that I think I went a little too heavy on them, and I still think I kind of did. But after doing the waist unit and getting it all together, I think it looks okay. Like it all comes together pretty nicely. The waist unit is looking pretty nice, especially with the streaking. I'm pretty pleased with it. I did screw up a bit here. I was being a little sloppy with my sponging and got some of the brown onto the darker pieces, like on the crotch or on the top part of the crotch and the lower part, which, I mean, it's not a big deal, but I did kind of just want to keep silver on the darker parts, but it's okay. Went ahead and painted in those areas here. That whole black area there is or it comes white, and it's supposed to be that color. So these little white sections in here too are supposed to be gray, but I kind of like them just plain white like that. I mean, they don't really look like exhausts anyways, since they're just like a flat piece. But here's the back. I just went ahead and painted in there just completely gray, and then did some streaking there. The decals here look pretty cool. You get this, can't really read it right now, but I think it's the name of the ship or something. Actually, let me take it off and read it real quick. Oh, it's the name of the company that makes the Strike or produces the Strike Gundam. It's like Akaton or something like that. But you get in the front and back, and you get these little power symbols. The decals on the skirt are actually kind of cool. I mean, like beside those decals on the front skirts, but on the side, you get this little sticker, and it actually says Armor Schneider on there. You're not going to be able to read it, but it actually says Armor Schneider pretty legibly, so that's pretty dang cool. The arms have minimal decals as well, but as you can see, they're coming out. It's coming out really nice. I really like the shoulders on the Strike, and I really like how they came out on here. The streaking looks really good, but this decal right here is amazing. It's so cool. It's nice and big. It's a giant dry transfer, but the red really sticks out. And yeah, I really like this particular decal. They actually want you to mirror these two decals on the front and back. So you have Omni here and this on the right. Then you're supposed to do it with that Omni here and then the big similar decal here. But I thought that was like way too much. It would look a little too ridiculous. So I just left the backs blank. I think it'll look a lot better. And besides, we're going to be looking at this Gundam from the front mostly when I display it. So also took some time to weather in the insides here of the skirts because there's a possibility of seeing them from behind the legs. Didn't really do it on the side skirts too much, but yeah, I don't think those really have too much of a possibility of being seen. Did the same with the front skirts as well, just in case I decide to have a leg up or something and you can peek under there. My front skirts, for some reason, are kind of loose after they get past a certain point. But once I put them up kind of here, they're okay. So I don't know what's up with that. I've pushed this white part as far as I could. So yeah, they're on there. One thing about the arms that I failed to realize while building, and this is the same case for the Master Grade Exia, the peg that comes out of the torso is actually too long, as you can see in here. Look how much space there is between that polycap and the shoulder armor. So with the Exia, what I did is I kind of measured that and cut that peg so that the polycap would go, or the arm would sit all the way against the shoulder armor. Because right now it looks like it doesn't look as bad as it did on the Exia, but the arms are sitting really far away from the torso, so I might still do that. I might take off the arms and cut those pegs, but if you're building this, then just be aware of that. You might want to cut the peg in there to make these arms sit a little closer to the body. And it will help with articulation because, as you can see, the arms actually get hindered by part of the shoulder here. So, yeah. As for articulation, the arms, they're really good. I think this master grade shows its age in terms of articulation from like the waist down, because now we're just going to be dealing with ball joints all around, which isn't great. And they're all like, this kit has a large reliance on polycaps, which isn't great. But since I'm top coating the joints, they should be a lot more stiff, which is good, and it should help it from keeping loose longer. So, but yeah, this is what I've got done so far. Now to work on the legs, and then after that, probably just do the lesser accessories first, like the shield and the beam rifle, and then I'll have my completed strike Gundam, at least the mobile suit. I also built the stand just to see how well or how tight it fit in this connection point, because that's just a polycap, and if it's okay, it's fine. We'll have to see how well it does once the backpack's on there, but as you can see, it just kind of clips on the back, or slots into the back there, and then it holds it up pretty nicely. So, and I like the two angles they give you in that stand. I do actually quite like this stand, even though most people wish that they'd just give us an action base, but this has a really nice size and a nice, good, thick support. So as long as the connection is good, I don't really mind this stand at all. So, but yep, that's what I've got done so far. Next time, I think the next video will have the legs and probably the lesser accessories, and then I think my final video will have the I.W.S.P itself. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.